Hey guys, this is Zealot and Bingo here. We are going to be breaking down the Spec Ops new trailer that just came out.
Yep, we're going to do some pausing and stuff and explain what we see visually and what our expectations, I guess you could say. We're gonna let you see the video first, and then we'll do the breakdown after the video.
So here we go.
Team, ground forces cannot get to the LZ. It's just the two of you from here on out. Weapons armory is online. Ammo and weapons upgrades are available. Equipment armory online. You now have access to explosives and armor upgrades. Air support armory now online. Close air support is available for tasking. Enemy attack dogs near your position. Be advised, they are carrying explosives. Team, chemical agents have been detected in your area. Be advised, heavily armored ground forces are being deployed by the enemy.
Multiplayer world premiere at Call of Duty XP.
This goes pretty fast, guys, so we're just going to give you some time to read this here. Indicators on screen are what we are thinking are the arsenals of the...
Yeah, where the stores, basically, where you buy your, for example, the grenade, we guess, is equipment. So grenades, flashbangs, etc. And you will see in depth, like, it shows you later. Or you probably saw it before, but whatever. Okay, so then this, weapons is the handgun that you see. And then the jet is
the kill streaks, which you will see at least 3 out of the 5 that you can see in this map here later. So,
yep. Now under the radar, you can see it says 3 enemies left, and then below that it says wave 4. So that means that there's going to be a countdown to after you kill enemies to see how many enemies are left.
Which this is really nice because if you've ever played zombies, which I'm assuming many of you have, you never know really when it's gonna end.
Yeah, you don't know how many enemies you have left. Like, it seems like in zombies there's waves, if that makes sense. Like waves in around. Like they have, you just kind of get it.
But below that, in the bottom left corner, you see what says kill streak and headshots. Now, what we believe those are going to be like in-game challenges where you will see the you can like buy these challenges and they will come up, and then they will be a better investment in the end
more like
after
contracts.
You go through them.
I think they're more comparable to contracts in Black Ops where you buy them in game. And I think they're only going to in-game stuff. You don't get credits for them. It's just money.
Yeah.
So it doesn't go to your overall Spec Ops rank, which you will have Spec Ops. We'll go into that later.
This is what we feel an arsenal will look like, and this is what the equivalent of an equipment one will be.
Team, ground forces cannot get to the LZ. It's just the two of you.
Now at the bottom of your screen in the middle, there's an armor indicator that says 100, and I believe that is going to be basically your health before your armor will have a certain amount of health, and then you'll have a health.
Kind of like Halo, like you have the shield. It's like comparable to that.
But I believe though that once this gets to 0 though, you'll either have to buy it, another one, or you will just start taking damage and not have to worry about it anymore, basically.
Right. And then to the left of that, there's a picture of a syringe, which we believe is like you get like one quick revive or one revive, and then you have to buy more
if you get knocked down.
Right. So we're not sure on that. Don't take our word for it.
From here on out.
As you can see here, he ranked up, and by that we are thinking that this will be similar to combat training in the fact that the rank in this will have no effect on your multiplayer, but the difference between combat training is this will not translate between different ones, and as you get to higher ranks in this, you will get better perks and better other things.
As you can see here, he unlocked extreme conditioning, sit rep, and steady aim, and to the right of those icons you see the icon for the jet, which you saw previously. We believe that is where you buy those perks for this specific time playing. Like, you restart every time you restart the game. You have nothing. Like in zombies, you have to go buy them.
And since these are in Spec Ops, we're going to assume that these will be in multiplayer too. So these are 3 perks you will be able to get.
And that's a pretty safe assumption, so. Alright, as you can see here, this is the user interface of the weapon armory box. You will be able to buy refills for your ammo. You'll be able to buy Model 1887, USAS 12, which is a shotgun, M16A4, AK-47, ACR, and the M60E4, which you saw in MW2.
And something interesting in this is you will be able to share your money with another person, and also after you buy a weapon, you will be given the option to upgrade it, as seen in just slightly after this scene.
Yep.
This armory is online. Ammo and weapons upgrades are available. Equipment armory on.
This is the user interface for the equipment armory, and as you can see, you get the frag grenade refill, flashbang refill, claymore ×5, C4 ×5, an auto turret, an auto grenade launcher, which you will see later in this, and we believe it is right like that auto turret, except it fires grenades.
And then below that you see Last Stand, so therefore it confirms what we said before with the perks,
perks
steady
being
aim, sit rep, and extreme conditioning will be bought in these user interfaces.
And they'll be, and I would bet they'd be randomized between the 3, that you'll never have one go to the same one, or.
Yeah, that's a bet, but we're not sure. Another assumption.
Fine. You now have access to explosives and armor upgrades.
Alright, this is what we think the auto grenade launcher turret, which is what we saw previously, and we can pretty much confirm that as well because you can see the explosions going off right where it's aiming and it's killing that guy.
Air support.
You now see the user interface for the air support armory. In it, you can buy the Predator Missile, Delta Squad, and Riot Shield Squad.
Okay, and we believe that one of the classifieds is the AC-130, and you will see that coming up.
Armory now online. Close air support is available for tasking.
The purple symbolizes where an airstrike will hit, and in this case an AC-130, which we talked about before.
Yes.
Enemy attack dogs near your position. Be advised, they are carrying explosives. Team.
Alright, you just saw an attack dog attacking your teammate with C4 strapped to it, which is a suicide dog.
And now you're seeing a guy, which we assume, the narrator says he is a toxic, or a biohazard. And we're thinking that he may hold something similar to Nova 6, and maybe more of when he dies, if you hit his tanks, he'll explode and pretty much kill you.
Chemical agents have been detected in your area. Be advised, heavily armored.
Right before this, you saw what's looked to be like a UAV firing a Predator missile. Now, this may mean that you're going to have a UAV up to fire a Predator missile.
And what you're going to see here is a Juggernaut slide down the rope from a helicopter.
One of Modern Warfare 3 Spec Ops' bosses.
Ground forces are being deployed by the enemy.
What you're going to see here next and before this, you saw the Juggernaut going after one single person. Now, this could mean that there will be aggro. Aggro meaning that whoever has the most aggravation from an enemy will be the only person that enemy attacks, which would make the game more strategic.
And then as you see in a little bit later, you actually see a riot shield break, which makes a lot more sense compared to the Modern Warfare 2 version of just getting pounded with a lot of bullets but never even getting hurt. For the simple fact that just everything in this screen can imply so many different things, we're not going to go into this because this video would end up being more like 20 minutes.
Yeah, there's just too much to... There's way too many assumptions. We're not even going to try. So.
But if you would like us to, please post something and we may later on.
Yeah, we may go into more depth of what we think.
Multiplayer world premiere at Call of Duty XP.